You know, there is a reason why those of us that do everyday carry started the process, started doing it, started getting into the mindset overall. And I think I may have fallen into a trap, fallen away from the reason why all this stuff for me started to begin with. There's always this pursuit of having something a little bit better. And I think I fall into that trap of wanting to have something a little bit better more often than not. I buy too much stuff, I own too much stuff, I have too much stuff, but specifically the pocket knife. The pocket knife is the EDC trap. It is the reason that you may or may not be able to finish out your day. You may be able to complete a specific task. You may be successful at work. And it also could be a reason why you're just overly spending on stuff. So let me dive into that for a second. So kind of when I first started the channel, I was really focused on survival stuff, prep stuff, EDC stuff, very, very rarely, but a lot of truck content. And then I kind of fell down the rabbit hole of everyday carry, and I've kind of found my niche, and I'm used to that stuff from the Marine Corps, and it just kind of all works out for me, right? Well, now I've kind of noticed that I now overly focus out of everything within the everyday carry. It was neck and neck with the pouch and the knife, but now I just overly focus on the knife. I own too many knives, I buy too many knives, and it's almost to the point where everyday carry is an afterthought. You know, the reason why we have the knife, the DIY, the cutting of small drywall, the urban everyday stuff like opening packages and maybe running to different coffee shops, or if you're in the trades or whatever the case may be, it's almost an afterthought. Like, it's almost all about the trinket in the pocket versus the task that trinket is going to conduct. That's an issue. So I oftentimes don't know how it started, and I'm going to fully own the fact that I'm down that rabbit hole. Is it my fault? Yeah, mostly. It is mostly my fault. Is it, you know, I know stuff has been sent to me and all of that good stuff, but that's not an excuse. That's not a reason why I should, you know, still just overly own this stuff, not control myself, and all of that good stuff. I think that we a lot of times do forget that everyday carry is about the things that you carry to complete the mission for your day, whatever, quote unquote, that mission is for you. I used to just have the ability to grab a knife and just go. Sometimes that could be a Milwaukee fastback. Sometimes that could be a utility knife. Sometimes that could be a Savivi. I used to have a lot of Benchmays that I rarely talked about. Now I kind of find it a sport. I find it something that I really look forward to. Is the action going to be great that day? How is it going to close? How is it going to cut? You know, is it going to work for everything that I got planned? And I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking about that stuff a little bit too much. It's a little bit too into my thought process every single day. And that's something that I need to remedy. I need to remember that you have a knife to help yourself and to possibly help others, but mostly to help get through the task that you have for that day. And I think I'm getting away from that. And I was kind of reminded of that over the last couple of days. You know, going to different tasks, being the guy that had the ability to actually, you know, open up different, cut zip ties, open up some packages. People were struggling. We went to a cigar shop the other day and I was the guy that had a knife on them. Although I'm in a room full of men, they're so worried about the gun that they had on them. A lot of folks didn't even have knives on them. And no one cared that it had a bolster lock. No one cared that it had stabilized wood handles. No one cared that it had bits of titanium mixed in or that it was CPM 20 CV blade steel. Like, no one literally gave an F about any of that stuff. And it's just like, I know a little bit of everyday carry is about the joy that it brings you. I get that, okay? Don't get it twisted. But I'm always hunting and searching for deals. I found myself on the base website yesterday, and I noticed that Leatherman has almost every single one of their multi-tools that they sell on base on this crazy sale. And I saw the Leatherman Charge titanium version was $104. And I was like, oh man, I've been wanting the Leatherman Charge. It's something I've been desiring, that and the Leatherman Arc, and it's titanium, and it's something I can get and I can try out. And I was just like, but why do I need it? Why would I buy it? I have my Leatherman Free P4, which I have been stroking the ego of for the last couple of months. Well, all of a sudden, would I run out and get something just because it's on sale? Is that going to better help complete my mission for the day? Here's a concept. What if you and I agreed to one knife? We just get that knife and we marry that bitch. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not one, maybe two. What if we get two knives and we basically marry them? And we get to know them really, really well. And it could be a good blade steel. Maybe it can be the exact same knife if that makes you feel better, and just have two different scales. Or you can get one knife and buy additional scales to keep for yourself. Maybe that's a solution, right? Maybe if I did that, I can more easily focus on what actually matters every single day, which is, ooh, look at that cup. Look at the cup. Okay, I know you see it. Which is the everyday carry. Now I say all that, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna just get myself down to one or two knives. You know, I'm married to one thing in this world, and she's laying in bed looking like a snack right now. So that's not probably the solution. I think that I do want to continue to try to simplify my everyday carry. I've recently had 2 EDC cyber sales, and I'm trying to control the amount that I engage in when it comes to everyday carry, whether it's the knife, which is the biggest trap, or watches, pouches, sling bags, multi-tools, flashlights. But within everyday carry, if you want to do this, do not fall into the biggest trap, which is a pocket knife. Do not worry about if the weight is a little bit off, or the working edge kicked in too soon, the factory edge sucked. Worry about stuff that will probably matter to your everyday carry. How's the warranty? How's the reparability of the company? How is it built? And build quality has no geography. I know I root for the home team. I like stuff that's made in America, but there's some stuff that has great durability that's made overseas. We have to admit that. Folks that are coming in with products such as Kaiser, Civivi makes some decent products, Ocasio, whatever that name of that company is, makes some good stuff. Spyderco Taiwan versions are great. You know, so there's worry yourself about something that's going to be durable. Try to simplify your EDC. Don't fall into the trap. I fell into the trap. How are we going to check each other? How will we check one another? How about we check in every month? See, have I bought some new knives? Companies are going to send me new knives. I can't control that, but I also am running a channel here. But ask me, have I spent more than $150 on a new knife? And if I tell you yes, check me in a live stream. Check me in comments of the video. Check me in the Discord. Oh, the Discord is back. Yeah, my Discord was nuked by a peasant that I hadn't heard of in a while, and I gave too much power, but the Discord is back. TheMarineX.com/Discord, TheMarineX.com/Discord will bring you into the Discord. Come there, shoot the shit. We talk about boomsticks, your vehicles, your EDC, pocket dumps. We also just talk about daily life. We talk about how the kids are doing. We talk about, should you put that light on the roof of your vehicle? So join the Discord. Let us all check one another together. I'm gonna go check myself. And as much as I love this beautiful TRM Shadow, I'm gonna not allow this to be the trap that it's been so far. But that's it. I got shit to do. Catch y'all later.